Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine McCoy and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for clicking in to drop by, but if you're a returner, it is always nice to have you back. This video, I am talking about the amazing weekend that I had in New Jersey and New York with my mom and a bus load full of friends. So, quick pause. If you are not subscribed, it's okay. It's an easy fix, just down there, bottom right hand corner, you can fix it. I'll give you a couple of seconds. And now we're first going to get started with what was I doing there. So the first thing that was going on is I went to New Jersey to go to some premium outlets, the Woodbury Premium Outlets. And the second thing, while I was in New York, I was going not to an AKA event, but a Links Incorporated event. Yes, what is this new organization she's mentioning? She only mentions AKA here. Yes, it is very, very relieving, a breath of fresh air to go to a non-AKA event. Even though there are many AKAs in the links, it felt good being able to break out of that bubble. So those are the two things that I did on this New Jersey, New York trip. But the first thing, this was a full weekend. So I had to pack a bag, and on the bus, I also had my backpack with me. So just because you all really like these, you all like seeing what's in my bag. This is the bag that I received during Boulé, and this is the one from the Marriott International. This is the gift that they gave all of us. As you can see, it is monogrammed JEM, and this is what I took on the bus with me, the bus that took us from Cleveland to New Jersey. So we got on this bus at 2 a.m. I went to sleep on this bus. I had a great sleep. Not everyone else did, but I did. So let's look at what we had inside. Starting off, this has a lot of pockets, but in the back I had these little footsie slippers that I put on the bus. That way I didn't have to be in my clunky big boots the entire time. I also had my iPad back here. I didn't get to use it at all. We were boom, 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 moving. So in the front, what we've got is my Harvard fanny pack. This fanny pack has been with me all over the world. This fanny pack has been with me to Durban, South Africa. It has been with me to all over Spain. Literally all over Spain. And then I had my sleep mask. Everyone said, "Ooh, so Jasmine, that's a good idea. It's gonna put you right to sleep." It really did. It kept all the lights out. That way I was able to get a good rest. Then I had charging cord as well as a portable charger. And beyond that, what was inside the bag, so what's inside my fanny pack, we have the Harvard fanny pack. I take this everywhere I go. So it has a outside pocket where I keep my phone, and then we have the main pocket. This is where I had another cord. I had another portable charger. Then this is where I kept my tissues, my hand lotion, as well as my mask, and then my hand sanitizer. Like I said, we had that long bus ride, but once we arrived, we were getting there at opening time. So this is the Woodbury Common Assignment Premium Outlet, and I kept the map just to show you all how expansive this place is. Like, look at that. It has 5 different wings, 5 different sections. And this is an outlet mall that has everything. It has everything. And it has a lot of very nice luxury goods. So obviously, I'm not a broke college student. I'm a broke college graduate now. There's a distinction. So it was a lot of window shopping for me, but it's okay. A girl can dream. A girl can dream about what it is she hopes to one day just be able to say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Oh, how much is it? Okay, that's fine. We're not there yet. But I did get one really, really nice thing that I'm very happy to show you all. So what I got was this. I got myself, well, actually, no, I didn't. Why am I saying that I got it? This is something that my mom let me pick out for my Christmas gifts. So she got me a Michael Kors jacket. She got my sister a Michael Kors purse, and she also got herself a little something too. But this is what I got for Christmas. It is a Christmas gift. I absolutely love it. I'm going to make sure that I get a lot of use with it even before Christmas. But you all know I love black. Anytime I can get something in black, I'm going to opt for black. So even though it is black, you can still see that there's a lot of detail in it with the kind of shininess in the MK design. And then also it does have fur-lined hood. So I was very excited. And then also it has this little stretchy belt thing to give it, you know, a nice little cinch to the waist. So, and then it also has pockets, and it feels very nice and plush. So I was just very excited, and I wanted to show it. Once we finished up there, it was time to go on to our hotel. We dropped some stuff off. Then we went to New York, and going to New York was super fun. I've been there a couple of times before, but we go to New York, we go and see the Broadway play, The Piano Lesson, starring Samuel L. Jackson. Anytime this man was cursing in the play, obviously everyone is laughing because, you know, it's Samuel L. Jackson. But then we also had Denzel Washington's son in his premiere Broadway performance, also doing amazing, and they were just very good. I liked the play very much. And the gist of it is that the dad dies and he leaves a piano. The son wants to sell the piano and the daughter wants to keep the piano. So that's just a very, very short, quick, and to the point synopsis of it. But it was very good. You should go and see it if you can. And then what we had to do was we went back home, and also after the play, because we did have a little bit of time left, we went and we got some food. We got some cheesecake at Junior's. Beautiful. The cheesecake that I had was the apple crumble cheesecake, and that was fantastic. That was good. I can see why there were so many people packed in there. They deserve it. So then we go home, we sleep. The next day we went to Chinatown for some more shopping. And that was great because you're able to see not only is there Chinese everywhere on all the store signs, but there's also Korean, there's also Japanese. And like me being someone who enjoys watching international movies, being able to be like, oh, that's Chinese, that's Japanese, that's Korean. I'm like, look at me having a little bit of worldview perspective. But that was nice. That was very good. I wish I could have eaten some like authentic yakisoba, some bao buns, but it's okay. I will do that another time. And then now we are getting officially into part 2. So all of that I previously stated was the bus trip shopping tour that we had with the 50-ish people that were on the bus. At this point was when myself, my mom, our friend Tammy, we broke apart to go to the Lynx Gala. And this was something for the Metro Manhattan chapter, their New York chapter. This is their holiday gala. It is their 13th biennial event, because they do this only once every 2 years. And it was good. And also, yet again, because we have to make this distinction, this is not an AKA event. This is for the Lynx Incorporated. So my mom, she is a Lynx. That means, yes, I am also a legacy of Lynx, but it's not called that. I am the heir of a Lynx. I am an Aerolink. So being at this event, it was very nice, and we were there because of Mario Copeland and Kim Copeland. They were the ones that gave us this invitation to come to this event because they knew that we would be in New York. They're like, oh, why don't you just stay a little bit and come to the holiday gala? Thank you so much. Like, that is just the kind of sisterhood, and I don't mean sisterhood as in Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority sisterhood. I mean sisterhood, or maybe linkhood. I don't know how they would describe it, but that's the kind of relationship that you have across these organizations. If they know that you're gonna be in the city, in the town, they say, oh, you wanna come? You want a ticket? Okay. So that felt good. And then also to be able to go is even better. So this was evergreen and ever true to Harlem. And the colors were green, white, and gold. Ooh, so nice. And it was held at Cipriani. So I'm gonna show you some video now of the amazing venue that we were in. That way you can get a feel of what it is that I was walking into. And I did forget to mention another reason why I am extremely thankful for the connection that we have to Mario Copeland and Kim Copeland. Mario James Copeland is a former international president of the Lynx Incorporated, whereas Kim Copeland is the chapter president of the Metro Manhattan chapter. So that was good. And looking at like all the things that happened on the program, we started off with the awards. And there were 3 different awards, and I took notes on all of the different winners. So starting off, we had Norma Jean Darden. She is a model. She is an activist. She is the founder and owner of Spoon Bread, and she was the Entrepreneur of the Year. Then we had Harlem Eat Up, and that was their corporate sponsor of the year, their corporate champion of the year, sorry. So Harlem Eat Up, they are combating food insecurity in Harlem, making sure that people are getting their nutrition, making sure that they're getting all of the food that they need in order to be able to grow, develop, and maintain a healthy body. And this is also something that is like largely televised, that gets a lot of attention from many celebrities. And because of the pandemic, they are moving it virtually in the future, but that is nice because it will allow for it to be something that will go on no matter what it is. You don't have to worry about weather, because that night we did have to worry about the weather. It was very wet, very rainy, very cold. And the third awardee of the night was Dr. Hazel Nell Dukes, and she won the Hazel Nell Dukes Social Justice Award. So this is a woman who is stellar. She is amazing. She is a civil rights activist. She's 90 years old. And when I looked at her, you would never think that she's 90 years old, because she is completely with it in the mind. She is moving around well. She looks beautiful. But obviously, it's not just her looks. It's what it is that she has done with her life. She's a civil rights activist. She is a leader. She is a part of many organizations. The NAACP Board of Directors and Executives. She's a part of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. She's a part of the National Council of Negro Women. And she has been committed to social justice and civil rights for 50 plus years of her life. And I have a picture with her. What? I have a picture with her? Wow. Just casually at the age of 23, I am able to be standing in a picture with Dr. Hazel Nell Dukes. It's crazy that this is my life and these are the things that I am able to live through and be a part of because of the people that I am connected to. Like, what? That's wild. But they were able to give a very beautiful speech about her and the work that she has done, and here's a little bit of that video now.
And now give harvest to. Just look across the landscape. and you'll see this common denominator of Mother Dukes. 4 mayors of the largest city in America are black men and women. Right here in the city of New York, the public advocate is a person of color. The AG is a person of color. The leader of the Senate is a person of color. The leader of the Assembly is a person of color. The Speaker of the City Council is a person of color. The DA in the Bronx is a person of color. The DA in Brooklyn is a person of color. The DA in Manhattan is a person of color. The mayor is a person of color. The first deputy mayor in the history of this city is a woman of color, Sheena Wright. The second chief of staff to a mayor is a person of color. The first was under David Dinkins. The second is under the 110th mayor of the city of New York. All of this chocolate in this city and country is because of this sister here. All of it. All of it. We are who we are because she has nurtured us, she has guided us, she has stood with us all the time. There was never a time when you couldn't pick up the phone and call Mama Dukes and she would sit down and give you that tough love, but she would give you the advice to allow you to pursue what we need to do.
Up next, we had a section where people were giving to the scholarship fund that would go to help underrepresented and minority students to get into college. And their goal was $50,000. So the amount of money that they were able to raise within a mere 10 minutes was staggering. They were able to get up to $40,000 in a span of 10 minutes. And the beautiful part of this is that it was all electronic. And all you had to do was, text the number, type in how much you want to give, and then the bar would slowly fill up and the names of people and like what it is that they gave would pop up. Now, like I said, I'm a broke college graduate. But I wanted to give because being able to give means that I can be a blessing onto other people. And I know, even though I do say I'm a broke college graduate, I know that I am very blessed. I do work a job, and being able to help others makes me feel good. So, you see up on the screen, people are giving $100, $200, $300, $500, $1,000. Who has $1,000 just sitting in the bank? I'll take it. But anyway, and there were people giving more or less than just those big $100 things. But I gave $25 and I got to see my name up on the screen and I caught it. It's like, look at me, I'm in the number. I might not be a big part of the number, but I am in the number. So here's that little video because I was so proud seeing my name up there, because in order to be a philanthropist, you don't need to have hundreds or thousands to give. Anyone can be a philanthropist with their little $5, $10, $20, or $25. And that's something that I just want to put out there because it made me feel good. Another thing about this is while I was going around, going to the little photo booth, going to the 360, my mom pulled me aside and she goes, Carla Hall is here. And Carla Hall is a chef. She is a TV personality. She's also a former model. She's there at this Lynx Holiday Gala. So we have a celebrity in our midst and she's just out here and I got a picture with her. And guess what she said? Guess what she said? She said she liked my hair. A celebrity, a TV celebrity said that she likes my hair. And I got a picture with her. Oh my God, that was one of the biggest confidence boosts that I have ever received from another person in my entire life. I'm never gonna forget that. So that just took me to level 10,000 in my mind. Another group of people that I was able to take pictures with that is pretty important considering that I am at a Lynx event. I was able to take pictures with the president of Lynx, Ethel Isaacs Williamson, she's a JD, as well as the vice president, Shawana Tucker Sims, and she is a PhD. So yet again, I am seeing, wow, this is my life. I am able to go to the Lynx Incorporated like holiday event of the season. I am able to stand next to the president and vice president and take pictures with them and have those at 23 years old. Crazy. Completely wild. Never would have thought it. And this is also in a organization that I'm not a part of. I am literally just there as a guest. Not even a member, just a guest. And it's like, whew, it's nice to have that different experience because for so long, these past 2 years, going to AKA events where I am known, where I have a leadership position, and to then have something different where now I'm just a guest. I'm just a guest, not even a member, just a guest. That felt good. And just being able to sit there and enjoy it. But there is something to be said because I am in a different state, in a different region, in a different organization, and I still had 2 people come up to me and say, "You're Jasmine McCoy, the former international second vice president of AKA." Yes, that is me. So having that happen twice when I'm in a different state, at an event for a different organization, that just shows how big my reach was in that position. And I must have done something right because every time people come up to me, they seem pretty happy to see me, and I'm always pretty happy to see you. And if those things keep happening, I'm always going to keep giving that same positive energy back because it feels good to just have that reciprocation. So that is everything, I think. We'll close with a little bit of party footage from that awesome night. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to see all the amazing things that happened in New Jersey and New York this past weekend. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.